I just remembered like a guy who was like really convicted, really confident. And I also remember when I did switch over to the Mets, I remember talking with him about it and just letting him know, like, hey, I'll be changing jobs. I appreciate the relationship, the professional relationship that we've had as a reporter, baseball executive covering your team. And he said something along the lines of, like, man, baseball in New York, it's really special. And that just always stuck with me. It was like a kind of a throwaway line, right? Like
It's
everybody
funny
kind of
now.
says that, but I kind of knew in the back of my mind that it would be pretty relevant someday, probably. But that also told me that, like, man, this guy, he's not in it just to succeed at like a small market or just like, I think he's really in it to be like the guy and to lead this organization, the organization that he grew up rooting for, like you suggested. I mean, he's driven by that. The only question that I would have is not really the pressure necessarily, but as far as like how much it took him to do it. I do think that he was genuine with what he said about wanting to take some time off. So as long as he's feeling like rejuvenated from that and like ready to roll, which clearly he would be if he's accepted this job, that would have been like my only, not hesitation, but I think you mentioned the idea of like how much would it take. That probably would be more than the expectations and more than the pressure, because I think he's kind of used to that, and I think he probably thrives off that like anybody else who's really excellent at what they do.